hope that Tim's going to push him. But we'll see that. The players are ready, so let's start them here in 3, 2, 1, top 8! So this was the first countdown of the top 8. Now the main part of the tournament has started. Can I help you? You look a bit confused.
I'm not confused. I'm looking that Tim is actually the one with most points for a moment.
Oh,
he had push-down points. So
and
he's
a
the only
singer.
one using that strat.
Yeah.
Tim and Jeper newcomers to the game. Newcomers to the Dust tournament. This is their first.
Bit overshift of the TBS here for Adam. Not something I expected this early to happen.
Right, so he's going to have to go for a few adjustments, and those squares are not really friendly, but he doesn't want to... Okay, he's gonna prepare it on column 8. No.
On the other hand, as you can see, Tim also had to burn a couple of lines, so it's not the end of the world here for Adam. Maybe it's just a bit of a weird seed. On the lower game, we have about a one Tetris lead here for Mark, which has now changed and is a tiny lead here for Jeper, so it's neck and neck in both matches. Next set is here for Tim, and Adam is finally clean again.
Okay, at least his left is not that neglected anymore. He's not going for dependency on the left from blue L. Now he's going to need to fill his dependency. There's one more Mino away from... Okay, flat burn. Almost perfect, clear preparation, but still no long bar. And Tim an early lead of 2 Tetrises, even 3 for a moment there. In the meantime, at the bottom, Mark and Jeper going neck and neck. Mark's wish last year was to probably get into the final, but he got knocked out by Eliva, and
he managed to beat Eliva this year. So let's see what he can do now that his biggest opponent, you could say, is out of the way. Kinda, because Schnecke still is in the game. And have you followed the German scene?
Recently. I try to follow, but recently I don't follow much scene.
Yeah, because in most, at least PAL tournaments, it's Schnecke against Adam in the finals.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, on PAL scene I'm really active. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As a more of a PAL player.
Yeah, more of a PAL player myself, but NTSC still is a lot of fun. Especially like if you have good players, which I sadly am not. I'm not the best player ever. That's why I'm commentating. But yeah, this is so fun. Schnecke is still in the tournament. Pretty sure he is. Don't tell me that Schnecke is out of the tournament. I'm pretty sure I saw him in the work. I'm now confused by the chat.
Is that a joke?
It has to be a joke. I mean, it has to be a joke. I'm just so confused right now. Thanks, Alp. Yeah, Schnecke, of course, still. Yeah, he played against Giant.
Yeah.
That wasn't even a fair matchup. I was just so confused by Alp's comment. Okay. Whew.
That makes him a Giant Slayer.
Definitely.
Yeah. Alright. Jeper can't fix the left. One false move takes advantage of his Tetris possibilities so far, and he's 2 Tetris behind.
And now only 1 Tetris. I mean, every match is really, really close. It's about a Tetris everywhere. In the bottom match is of course a bit more due to the line difference, so there's like 2.5 Tetrises maybe. But still, that's not a lot of point difference here at 80 lines in.
At this stage of the tournament, we may consider level 18 just an innuendo to the further game. Or
mostly, yeah, but there can still happen so much in level 18. Like you get bad pieces for your current stack. So at least with Das, 18 still matters.
Yes.
It will always matter just because of how it works.
Yes. You know what I'm missing? I would still love to see like an epic drought, like where both players, yeah, like 50-piece drought where both players bite their lips just to survive.
The worst seed I've ever had that I didn't play was like the first. I had like 20 T pieces and no longbow, and I just didn't play any longer because I was like, screw this. I'm going to... That was like the weirdest seed on original card I've ever had. So yeah, sometimes you can just like get these really weird seeds.
We should probably do some kind of meetup where we talk about our Tetris stories, or yeah, like...
We should have like a tournament of the weirdest seeds. We just try to find the weirdest seed. Like, I would love to talk a bit more about that. We're getting closer to the transition now, about 20-25 lines left. Jeper now at 111, Mark 109, Tim 109, Adam 106. So Adam is still the most way to go. Next set is here for Adam. Adam a bit in the lead now, Tim in the lead. Upper game still neck and neck. That just shows how close these players are in skill. Lower game, Mark is in lead of a bit more than a Tetris. If you take the line synchronization again, like 2.5 Tetrises, so that's nice for him, but still really close. And Jeper now 18 drought doesn't get the O piece over. That's a not so nice spot for him. He doesn't get the next J piece over, and that's might be it. No, he gets
Where is it
lead.
gonna go? Okay, just 10 more lines.
Ooh. He luckily got the long bar over, otherwise that would have been it for him.
Oh.
But he has 8 more lines to go. He is high and dirty, so this is not a nice spot to transition at. This tech needs to get nicer. Yeah, he gets lower. This finally is kind of doable.
Wow, finally. He's never been clean on the left since for the last 60 lines.
Something like that. And he's not cleaner now. This is rough. He needs to get the J piece over here. He finally gets the J piece over, luckily.
Using all the force to well...
Yeah, he played really nice until now, but right before the transition, his tech just fell apart, and now he's getting it a bit under control. Upper game, the players have transitioned as well, still neck and neck. Lower game, 100k lead now for Adam. Jeper still in trouble. He's lower now. He's finally at a point where like he's no longer in immediate trouble. And he's open, and he can finally get another Tetris. Whew.
Wow. But Tim, so courageous in his moves. I mean, his stack is still composed. He's not going to prepare for a Tetris here, but now this square gives him another one. Actually, Adam behind one Tetris.
Yeah, but
one Tetris
Adam has played one Tetris more, so it's still neck and neck.
True. So virtually they're
identical. Now you can say this is one Tetris lead for Tim. Now a 2 Tetris lead here for Tim. And the bottom game, Jeper has played a bit more lines again, and he is ahead behind in points, so it's still a nice lead here for Mark. Next Tetris here for Adam. Tim now at a 54,000 point lead here, so really nice situation for Tim to be in against probably the strongest opponent of the tournament. Next Tetris for Adam.
What have you been doing, Tim, the last months? I mean, you just come here to qualify and this? Okay, this is like really decent, and bold game still 80k.
And look at the bottom, it's so neck and neck. We have 175, 176 and a single lag difference. This is really close to the bottom game. You're also, as you see, getting close to level 28.
Whoa.
And yeah, bottom game.
Such awareness. This is going to go flat for Jeper, and there we go at Tetris again.
They are not giving each other a chance in the bottom game. In the upper game, Tim is a bit in the lead, but
not that much.
Adam still can catch up, especially since Adam can play a bit of 19, so you can maybe see a couple of singles there, which sometimes can theoretically be enough to win the game.
Adam had an opportunity to switch the wells, but he feels safe on Cologne.
Finally, I want to say like finally Jeper Tetris in the lead, but no, then Mark got the Tetris, and we had like 745. This is such a high score as well.
Oh, that well of Mark is going to go back to column 10 in no time.
Yeah, Jeper has about a Tetris lead now, so Jeper finally having a lead of some kind, which we haven't seen down there. Adam being really high, he doesn't get the long bar over, and Adam tops out, and Tim somehow manages to win against Adam. That's the first game 1-0 for Tim. Congratulations for... And Mark Migas also tops out, so Jeper wins as well.
Alright, first blood.
First blood, yeah.
Oh. Okay, you need to clip that.
We'll start the next game here, talking about fast. Let's start it here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris! Oh, and thanks for the Prime sub here. Don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get free subs here on Twitch. First single goes to Jeper. Jeper therefore having the most points of anyone here. But he also has the lowest stack, but Tetris for Mark.
Is there going to be a simul Tetris?
Tetris for Tim, and Adam already behind points again. And a misdrop there of the S-piece. He didn't get it to the left completely, so he now needs to burn a couple more lines. Is Tetris ready, and finally gets the next Tetris. Tim wasn't able to get a Tetris himself, so it's now close again.
Tim still digging out, but he's not going to be ready for a Tetris. That's the right
small
side.
dot in the bottom now, 17 pieces. Let's see how long until B. 20, 21, 22. Yeah, not a long round.
Oh, it's ended.
Yeah, so both games still are neck and neck. Upper game, next Tetris here for Tim. So Tim now is a bit more than a Tetris lead, but it's neck and neck. It's so much less then, you know, it's down to Tetris. In the bottom game
All
is...
the stacks are messy. Okay, Mark is pretty correct.
Yeah, but look at
His mid-
Jeper's. He was really high earlier, but now he's lower and open. Now his stack looks good again.
Yeah.
There was the longbar for Mark, and Jeper is waiting for longbar on his own side, but will it come?
Adam is ready for everything there for like 5 minutes, but he doesn't get the... oh, he tried to go for an ice splitter?
I don't know. He wasn't Iceman ready, I thought.
Ah.
Wasn't the whole like
Yes,
Adam
yes.
won?
No, he knew that. He knew that.
Yeah, I hope he knew that.
Of course he knew. Unless he swashbuckled and partied
Yeah, but already now
last night.
Tim 60,000 points ahead, Mark Migas 50,000 points ahead. This is such a huge lead here for two players. And double Tetris, back-to-back Tetris here for Tim. Tim now 100,000 points ahead against Adam.
Like, again,
Holy.
I mean, do they have the correct fields?
That's a good question.
Right, because I'm not sure.
I mean, nothing against Tim, but I did not expect that out of
Oh,
him.
of course. I mean, it's not like someone is disappointing here. It's just Tim is playing
We are just...
really great.
This is such an underdog story, essentially.
Okay, pole vault by Tim.
Yeah, really nice jump by Tim. Tim, again, 100... Now 120,000 point lead here for Tim. Adam not being Tetris ready needs to get to use longbow to get Tetris ready. And there's finally a Tetris here once again for Adam. But Tim is nearly Tetris ready himself. He could use the longbow, he decides against that.
Doesn't want a triple,
Yeah.
so not at that point. He knows he cannot let go against Adam. And again, over 100,000 for Tim. In the meantime, Jeper, Mark, really close, halfway to transition. Really decent. Okay, I'm not gonna say the P word because it usually jinx some things. But anyway,
Small dot on the top.
oh, okay. Tim is back. He's always high with that stack, but he managed just to do all the correct moves and know his dash control very well. Uses all those things like quick taps, pole vaults to his best, and he's still in an advantage of over 5 Tetrises.
Yeah, I mean,
4. Okay, over 4.
another Tetris here for Tim. Tim's lead is... It's a lot. And... the lower game, 40,000 points lead for Mark. It's nice, but that's really something we can catch up to. But 100,000 points, like there you have to play so good now. Especially considering that 18 doesn't go on forever. And you have a hard line, or soft line because you can play forever.
And back-to-back whoop whoop for Tim there.
150k lead that was. Holy. Next set was for Adam.
Oh, okay, a rain of long bars there now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now Tim Tetris ready, whereas Adam isn't, so next set was here for Tim. Now, oh, Adam wasn't Tetris ready. Yeah, 130,000 point lead here again for Tim. Jeper in a bit of funny situation there. He has a longbow dependency, but only a triple longbow dependency, so he gets the triple there. And has another longbow dependency. Let's see if it comes, and yeah, it does
immediately resigned from that T-spin setup.
Exactly.
He wants to open it faster and don't show his mat skills right now because he's in chase against Mark. Not that much because it's just a Tetris and a smidge, but they're approaching transition in about.
Still 2.5 Tetrises can be enough. Also, Adam once again rather high here, getting close to the transition.
Tim, take that triple. Oh, no, okay. What? Yeah. No, okay. Oh, he's gonna take that one.
You haven't seen this, but when Tugi played, he was like one line away from the transition, and he got higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and just topped out.
Like last year, he resigned from all the Tetrises, from all the long bars.
Yeah.
The Tetris.
Yeah, and this
in that epic Sidnev Tugi match.
And this time it was just like, I don't know what he wanted to do. He didn't want to transition. I don't know why, but that was kind of funny to see. But now you have about a Tetris for everyone to go. We have one more single for Tim until the transition. He will most likely transition first. No, transition here for Jeper. Jeper 429 transition. And 523 transition here for Tim. Next Tetris. And Adam. Yeah. 390? 160k transition difference here.
So, what's Tim doing? I mean, wow. Okay, that's...
Tim is hacking the game. I don't know, man. Next set is
he going to go? Yeah, he's going for an upkey bar. Okay, that's a little risky, but yeah, just taking that skim. not taking a triple here.
But he's now playing rather
But
aggressive.
look, I know why he's playing so well. He's been training on PAL 19.
Oh, that
this
makes
is
sense.
the knowledge of the stack, and some moves are so resounding to
Yeah.
PAL 19 strats here. So
That will make a ton of sense, of course.
yeah, it's not an accident.
Yeah, but PAL 19 is nice training because it's the fastest you can play with Death.
Okay, is he going to go on? Okay, Tim also doesn't want like to go for tag setups.
No.
It's actually not advised to do so on level 19.
No, go for the easiest strats possible. Jeper going for the crate well there. And there's the Tetris for Jeper, but still Mark 80,000 points ahead. Adam was able to catch up a bit in the upper game. It's now only about an 90,000 point lead here for Tim. And next set... Oh. Next set was now for Tim.
Oh, Jeper in a little trouble, but he's out and still about 3 Tetrises behind his opponent.
Oh, and Tim...
It has to be,
Longbar.
you know what, that has...
No?
It has to be the L, but...
Man, that's
yeah,
the
flat
top
L
one
to
for
the
Tim.
left, but...
I mean, Adam is not the best position currently, but he's getting lower and lower, and he only needs to catch up 80,000 points. He should be able to do that easily. Like, really easily.
But there is a closed well,
Yeah.
and that has to be a square to the left, or this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he doesn't need to do any fancy moves.
Okay,
He
that
gets the
will
angle over.
cover
That
the
was
quick
really
tap.
important. Yeah. If he didn't get that over, it would have been it.
So,
He's
so
getting...
pog.
I mean, that's why he does the LOL Pog Cup.
Uh-huh. It's like stretching the rope a little
Yeah, he
bit.
is. But in the bottom game, there goes getting close to level 28 as well. And it's close. Oh yeah, they're getting close to level 28. Adam needs a Tetris.
Gulp. Gulp.
Adam does need a Tetris.
Okay.
He's
Blueberry
getting
17.
Tetris is ready now. He has an open well now. In the bottom game, Jeper 90,000 points behind Mark Migas. So Mark Migas needs to top out now and Jeper needs Tetrises. Upper game, 44,000 points to go. Jeper in trouble. Next Tetris here, 7,000 points to go for Adam. Adam, you can just line this out. You can single this out. Triple. And that's it for Adam. Adam
Phase down
somehow wins
completed.
the game after being behind like 150,000 points.
And
Tim, really...
and Mark is going for a max out.
Let's go,
Just
Mark. Max
just
out.
a little more. Ready? Ready? Come on. Give.
Give Mark the long bar.
Long
Where's
bar
the
bitte.
long bar?
Long bar bitte.
Long bar. Vierer Latte. There's
There
the
we
long bar
go.
and the max out for Mark. Let's start the games in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The players have started.
Tim just grinding those 28 points. Okay, toil. And we got... Okay, the first Tetris for Adam. All at the bottom, Mark and Jeper. Some kind of unfortunate start for both. This is probably one of the least friendliest beginnings we've already seen. So still, okay, there was one quadruple skim for Mark. Adam with 69, Tim with 51, just less than a Tetris behind. He cannot use that long bar to skim into 22k.
Yeah, every game has been really close so far. And also every game has been going to level like about the same length, which is also nice to see because simul starts are the best starts.
Yes, even if it's not a kill screen, they all go to colors, to the rainbow of colors, 25, 26. Do you have any cursed levels from your experience? Like
17
17.
and 27.
Oh, for me it's 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate 25.
Okay, I can't see, like, when I'm playing on Kada, I have so many trouble seeing the level 7, 17, 27 and so on. Kadas, I can't really, I have problems.
The most disgusting
Yeah, blueberries.
color palette. Yeah, I call it
Also?
I call it blueberry.
Yeah, I don't like blueberries, so...
Oh.
I have 2 reasons to dislike that.
You don't like blueberries?
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't have to like blueberries. More blueberries for me.
Exactly. See it from the positive side.
Yeah, of course, always.
But now we have small leads. 1.5 Tetrises for Adam, and now about 3 Tetrises here for Mark.
Tim, what a beautiful T-tag there, like 15 high. You know where the music starts, when the music is getting faster in Tetris? What line? How high do you have to be to get the music rolling faster?
16-ish?
It's 15.
15.
Yeah.
I'm not completely sure because I always play without music.
Yeah. Maybe we should introduce some drama music when the players are top. Okay, anyway.
We should.
Adam, 10,000 in front, but it's still close. The pace is not that awesome for both players, but it doesn't matter. Also, we can see from the bottom that Mark is definitely closer to 300k, but he's 1 Tetris in front, like almost exactly.
Yeah, I know it's about 2 Tetrises, but there's the next Tetris for Jeper in the upper game. Again, 1.5 Tetrises lead here for Adam. But as we saw, you can catch up a ton on level 19, or you can fall behind a ton. And yeah, let's see what the game 7.
Adam did not want to go for too many sacrifices there, but also do not create long bar dependency. Okay, the stack is pretty spiky. He's going to have to go for a very... okay, let's see how he solves that one. Not fully clear, but with the least possible amount of... And this is the most hated situation, when you cannot get that Tetris. So, yeah, you have to solve it.
Also, Tim now having a small lead here. It's neck and neck in the upper game, and you have a drought of 22, 23 now.
Oh, but
Tim...
to the right, don't cover that well too much. Okay.
Yeah, but that means that Adam is better in point and lines pieces, so he should be able to get the Tetris maybe? Yeah, he does get the Tetris.
Gets what he wanted. What was that? Fast shift to the left. Alright, and keep it on column 10.
Yeah, it's neck and neck in both matches now. Tim has the lead. In the bottom game, Jeper has the lead, but it's half a Tetris, so it's not a lead at all. Next Tetris here for Jeper, next Tetris here for Mark. In the upper game, next Tetris here for Adam. Tim not being Tetris ready. Next Tetris here.
Oh, he's gonna go for
Adam.
Tetris on column 2.
Yeah.
That's the worst column in Tetris, actually.
I mean, it
like
works out for him.
inverted 9.
I would say the worst column is the one you don't get the Tetris in.
Yeah. So, and the TPS never arrives.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim still in a little bit of excavation, but that's just minute garbage compared to what we've seen in history of garbage. So.
And there's a simul Tetris in the bottom.
Oh, we got some special pieces at the bottom. What happened there?
That's the simul Tetris. I mean, you know Neswiss gems, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yobi, the master of Neswiss gems, has been talking with Mark, and because Mark had the idea that if you have a simul Tetris or something like that, that you can like do special effects maybe, and so we have decided, or they have decided, that if you get a simul Tetris, you show the logo of the XPERION we are in at the blue pieces in this case, which I think is a lovely touch because XPERION is an amazing location, and that's just one way we can show appreciation for them. Another way to implement that, for example, is in the let's look at Tim for a second, but Tim gets a nice triple, he's low again, perfect.
Oh.
And he's into the transition.
Transitioning, that's a
Let's focus on the game, then I can talk a bit more about the things we did and ideas we have about how you can implement them. So yeah, Tim is high, but he is staying in the game, which is important. He gets the TPs over, really nice.
That's a double.
Yeah, and that's a safety double triple here for Jeper. Next set was here for Mark, and everyone being lone. So another idea we had about this special thing is, for example, if you have a sponsor who gives you a lot of money, you can be like, oh yeah, we can make this and this your move and show like whatever we want, the logo and this. It was another idea we had. But yeah, again, Tim really high here.
Tim was too greedy in one situation there before, and he's going to see that in a replay later.
Yeah.
But it's... Hey, if he hadn't played like that, he wouldn't got here. He wouldn't have gotten here in the first place.
Do you know what's important if you want to get player C again? support us on Matcherino.
Of course.
Of course. So, you know, just do !Matcherino. I will do that really quickly myself. And you can support... Oh, I misspelled it. You know, I have like this tablet here, and typing on a tablet sometimes is harder than it should be. So is this now? I think this is now perfect. So if you want to support these players here, just do !Matcherino. And yeah, you can do the sponsored challenge there, quest.
Jeper, that's a quick tap. That's mistaken. Yes, he's not going over and spin because you cannot solve that with any piece without taking a skim. Let's go. That's not okay. That should have been flat, but now he's going to go for reopening the well on column 4. He's still not gonna get any Tetrises, and Mark is clean. He's not going to let his foot off the accelerator.
He never will let that. And they are so close, about 2 Tetrises behind. We're now on level 25, so Jeper needs to get clean and needs to catch up because there's like 40 lines, 30 lines left. Not a lot. And being 1.5 Tetrises behind can be enough. Jeper now going for the aggressive center well here.
That's a noble
Let's see if the lumber comes in time. It doesn't really come in time at this point.
No, oh, he lost a coin flip with that. Okay, you never know if it's an L or a J. That's it. That's it for... or not. Okay, maybe... no.
Yo, that's it for Jeper. He can't get anything over. The long bar comes too late, and that's the top out here for Mark Migas. Mark Migas wins the second game.
So both favorites from 0 to 1 to 1, and now they're at...
but we can implement the game, so that's something. Let's start them here in 3, 2, 1.
1. Tetris!
You have been on the viewer space here on the stage, haven't you? There are like some lines we potentially could use. We didn't know that before, but for next year, we surely can try that. So if you want to see light shows on a Tetris event, we will try that. And yeah, again, if you want to support these players and our ideas, do !Matcherino and make this year great for the players who win, and yeah, show us that you want to see next year again in this location with light shows and whatever. Just as we want to see these players win. Mark Migas having a small hole in his deck, not too bad. A small lead here for Jeper of less than a Tetris. In the upper game now about a 2 Tetris lead here, now 1 Tetris lead here for Adam. Both players Tetris ready, and we nearly have a simul Tetris again.
Simul Tetris for Adam and Tim, and Tim's about 1 Tetris behind this time. Really great Tetris rate for Adam, 80% now, so the best in some time we've seen. He's still not ready for a Tetris. That one little gap on column 10, column 1, but it's already fixed, and Adam gets next one. Tim has to prepare, but 2 long overs in a row guarantee him a quadruple line skim again. In the meantime, Jeper with a few setups, he's going to go for a very interesting.
A small miss of Adam's red Z piece there, by the way. This is going to cost a bit of pace, which isn't too bad because now Tim has to burn a couple frames as well. But these small mistakes can add up, and at some point might be the reason why you lose.
But technical mistakes are annoying because you trained so much, you want to avoid them at all costs.
Yeah. Nice dirty Tetris here for Adam in column 3.
Nobody's really that dirty with their stack.
Oh. At this point everyone is mostly clean. I mean, Adam has the biggest troubles now, and even that is not really bad.
But it's interesting skimming idea, but by Mark. I don't think I've seen that before.
I mean, I haven't seen the skimming idea, so I can't really comment on it, but I believe you that was amazing next Tetris here for Jeper.
Mark always ready, but 1 Tetris behind. So so far, virtually, we're on our way to a decider, but it's too early to determine.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be like nearly 200 lines left, 180 or so.
Tim. Oh, okay, good awareness of that incoming long bar. So
but Tim once again in a nice lead here, 44,000 points more than Adam has, but Adam. Yeah, no, he can't use
just praying. Okay, where's the blue L? Oh, come on.
Adam in Tim in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah.
He's high and he needs a double for the double, but it's only a double. And he now again isn't Tetris ready. Gets that nice S-pin there. So At least that's something nice about his deck.
Yeah, he went for the most common blue L dependency around column 3,
Yeah.
4, which players do because they know it's probably successful in the long run, but Tim did not get those pieces when he wanted.
But it looks like Adam will soon have the lead again. We only have like 12,000 point lead now for Tim, and Adam's tech is clean, whereas Tim still needs to burn a bit. Also, look at the lines. 75 lines for Adam and 84 lines for Tim.
That's
like
because Tim's
two
been
Tetris
stacking
more.
higher.
Yeah, he's stacking higher, but so the pace lead really is in favor of Adam at this point. In the lower game, we now have Jeper at about a 2 Tetris lead here. Mark on the other hand here.
Again, column 3.
Column 3, but not Tetris ready.
So hot this summer. Column 3. Okay.
Yeah. Next set is for Jeper. Jeper now 85,000 points in the lead. As you said, this looks like it will be a decider in the lower match. In the upper match, it really looks like Adam is having a good time.
It was in the advantage, but for like 0.3 seconds there.
Yeah, and again, he's played more lines here.
Okay, oh, now that's 43 points for a while.
Yeah, doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter, Adam snatches. Okay, digs out, sees that he can fix everything and open the well, but he's not ready for a Tetris yet. He wants to maintain the double well, actually it's a triple well now, and gets a Tetris and gets an advantage. Tim's not gonna get Tetris just yet, and those annoying long bars appear right now when he doesn't need them. Now he would go for a long bar, but he's already wasted 2, so
Hey,
the
look at
game is
Tim.
not gonna grant him.
He's really high.
That's an L or a J, but the Z must appear, so okay, you have to fight. Okay, always assume the worst is coming, and you're just gonna be surprised. Oh, that could be have been a flat long bar burn, but he went for another solution, which also works now, a red L or a long bar. Okay, he says, I'm not gonna wait for that, I don't trust RNG that much, so and now, technical mistake by Tim there, and scores. They don't bury him just yet, but I feel like without...
Yeah, the 19th position just did it. On the other hand, Jeper 19th position still 66. But this means Adam advances to the top 4 of the CTWC 2023 edition.
But definitely Tim with really solid performance in his
First game.
First game and her first DAS tournament. I mean CTWC DAS, because every tournament is a DAS tournament for him.
That's true. If you're a DAS player, then every tournament is good.
That's right. Okay, so and here we go. Do we
Yeah,
have the same fate here, or is Jeper going to lead us into a decider?
Fancy. Now it's about 2 Tetris ahead, and it looks like this might be the decider. Look at the drought counter, by the way.
Drought
We
count,
want to
and
see
now
that,
it's
and
a
look
point
at
of no return at some point. Okay,
Yeah.
he gets the long bar.
That was a really long drought, and he's really ahead of Mark, so that doesn't really give Mark any information about when
he
the
went
long bar
for
will
a
come.
flat tip piece there, which
Yeah.
is actually good. I think I would do the same, but
I
that
would-
left square maybe, or that L would work, but square, or but it's not. And the Mark, you just need to
Get a
line
Tetris.
out.
Exactly a Tetris, essentially. Like,
Yeah. Nothing too tempting.
you can just line out if you want to.
Yes.
This is more or less safe game, but you
Okay.
don't...
A
can't-
little
can't miss drop.
potato, but nothing too
Yeah,
serious.
not too bad. Just half a Tetris more you need.
Just
Need 597, 597, so about 11,000 or 10,000 more points.
Okay.
And they're doing a countdown over there.
Countdown,
I can
yes.
hear it. It sounds like a second countdown, to be honest.
And no kartoffel.
Yeah, and Adam nearly has won the game and the match. He only needs like 3,000 more points. It's now.
It's not okay. Yes,
3,
there was a chance he misses that, and he's still okay.
And it's
He's going to get that skin because
next
and
hard for Mark Migas. Mark Migas wins and advances to the top 4. So we now have the 2 first semi-finalists with Mark Migas
finally
and Adam
Adam
MTS. So let's see who the next will be. Will be Schnecker, Poet, or Egg, Tugi. We will see. There's a lot of options of what will happen. But I'm happy to see that not the top 4 in the top 4. Like Mark Migas, seed 5, advanced to the top 4. That's something I always love to see.